Hello everybody, and this is the video that you've all been waiting for, my subscribers, just random people viewing my videos, and everyone who's commented on my videos. I've had so many requests for this. How do you make your DIY LED light system? And in this video I'm going to show you how to do so. But to begin with, I'm just going to show you quickly the difference it makes. So what you're looking at right now is my Fluval Edge. At the moment it's got one red crown tail beater in it, 3 Amano shrimp and 3 assassin snails. So I'm going to turn the lights off and you can see what difference it makes. Okay, so there you go, the lights are now turned off and you can see the main difference is it really brings out the corners, it really lights them up. And this is great for plant growth in the corners, so the plant growth is not concentrated up towards the centre, gives a nice even growth throughout. So if you want nice bright corners and a bright tank all over, then this is the way forward. You want to really make your own, because as good as Fluval is, they haven't actually really made a system that does this on the cheap anyway. So I shall crack on with it and show you how it's made. So let me give you a quick overview of the underneath of the DIY light system. So obviously you need the LED lights. I bought them off of Amazon, I think. If you just search LED light strips or light tape, something should come up. And I think these are rated, see, it's the high 6,000 to 10,000 Kelvin, I think, somewhere along that mark. So yeah, I bought them online. They actually came in 2 30cm strips. So there's actually one strip here, ending in the middle, and there's another strip here, coming round, and also ending in the middle. Now, my cat's going to show her face. Okay. Now, it also came with this, move, Poppy, move. It also came with this adapter here. So I've got the 2 strips and the adapter. Instead of soldering them together in the middle, which I now think I'm going to do to save me having 2 plugs at the end, I actually got an old phone charger over there and I attached it to the other strip. Now the phone charger is better because the adapter's at the end at the plug, whereas the adapter I got with it, you have to go to the adapter and then put a separate plug on the end, which is a bit bulky and it just gets in the way at the bottom of the fish tank. So I'm going to solder these together in the future some point, get rid of all this junk and rubbish, and then just have the one phone charger with a nice long cord powering both the strips. So as I said, just search online LED light strips / tape and something should show up. Also on the underneath, I used an old credit card or plastic card of some sort to reinforce the corners. I just cut an L shape, would fit inside after I built it, and stuck it in to reinforce the joins so it wouldn't break as easily. Okay, so I have in front of me pretty much everything that I'm going to be using to make it, and what you will need. So to start with, you shall need some wood. This wood is just pine wood, I believe. I got it in about 50cm lengths, and I chopped it up to size. And to chop it up to size, you will need a tape measure or ruler. Doesn't matter what size, as long as you can measure your tank, get the length you want. I mean, you might want it a bit shorter so it's not right at the edges. You might want it further to the lid, closer to the lid, or halfway between. but I wanted it near the edges of the top of the tank so I could still see down the top and it wouldn't obstruct it. So measure out the length you need, and then you'll need a saw. Now it's plain and simple, use a saw and saw the right lengths. There we go, saw done. And then it comes to gluing it together. Now to glue it together, I personally used super strength adhesive, or another brand name, No More Nails, in a sort of cylinder silicone gun, and I squirted it on simply because it dried quicker, because I didn't really have the patience to wait ages. But if you have got time to kill and time on your hands, PVA glue is just as good. You might then need to use some clamps to clamp the joints together so that it doesn't fall apart when the PVA glue is drying, because obviously PVA glue takes longer. You might need to leave it 24 hours, 48 to be safe. Once it's all glued together and you've got the shape you want, then you want to get an old card. Oh, this is just a game station card. I don't really use it. And then with some scissors, you then want to cut the L shape. That will reinforce the corners. Make sure it fits, of course, and then use the same type of glue that you used previously to then stick it in the corner. And obviously wait the same amount of time to let it dry. And then voila, that's the frame built. It should be sturdy, and you got it there. And then it comes to painting. Same with this, applies with the glue. You can either go for the quick and easy method, which I did, and I got some black gloss spray paint. So I just took it outside, put some newspaper down, and sprayed the whole thing. I had to give it about 2 or 3 coats to make sure it was all evenly covered. And then that is it, pretty much finished and decorated. Then again, if you have got more time and you've got more patience, you might want to get a paintbrush and use some water-based paint or acrylic. I just got some black stuff here. I actually use this to paint the back of my 29-gallon fish tank. I mixed it with some PVA glue and painted the back of my tank. But you can use this to paint the LED cover. So 2 methods, choose whichever's easiest for you. And so that's all the stuff you're going to need. Okay, so the way I made my joint at the corner was I got 2 pieces of wood and I placed them together to form an L shape. Voila, that effectively is going to be the top of the cover. And then I got 2 more pieces and I stood them up on their edges and placed them on the outside, like so. And that is one of the edges. And then I did exactly the same with the inside, got 2 more pieces of wood and placed them in the inside like so. And that's how I made my corners. You can obviously make it a lot more finished by cutting a 45-degree angle so that it looks a lot more finished and neater. But I simply just stuck them together like that. Now, this is where you want to cut your card up and cut the L shape out so it fits in the inside and sticks on effectively the bottom of the top of the cover in there. That will reinforce the corner and make it stronger. So you do exactly the same to the other side, glue them together, and voila, paint it and you're finished. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you saw the benefits of it, and I hope you obviously can make something similar. If you want to have a go at it, if you're thinking of doing it, then please by all means post a video response, or if you've got any questions, if I missed something out that you'd like to know about it, just ask me in the comments below. And if you like this video, of course, give me a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, subscribe. And I shall see you in the near future. Toodaloo!